I finally made it to the opening of a new Mecca store, Chatswood Chase. They have reopened, or I think they were there previously, and there's been a huge renovation. So today was their opening day, and I actually made it and got freebies. So this is not a beauty loop thing, although I was $1 away from maintaining my level 3, so that's my excuse. Anyway, let's see what I got. They sealed it up real tight. And this is the holiday packaging, by the way. It's just finally come out. Cute, whatever. Oh, it's got like a bit more on the sides. Anyway, so when we walked in the door, we weren't the first there. I think you got a croissant if you were really early. We're not crazy enough for that. By we, I mean me and my mum. And you know, busy in the morning, I had to take Triton to the vet, so we got there just as the queue was starting to chill out, and it was actually moving really fast, so we didn't have to wait very long, and it was just before like the queue completely finished. But yeah, so as we walked in, we got this Ellis Fars mascara. Mum wanted me to check the color because she got brown, and yeah, I think they're probably all brown. So I don't even really use mascara anyway. I did do my Beauty Loop free makeup application last week, was it? And they did mascara for me and like gave me some tips. But I haven't really done much of it myself because, I don't know, trying not to get it to hit, you know, with the way my eye shape is, trying not to get it to hit and leave little dots. I guess I've been too impatient opening my eyes too wide or, you know, looking in the wrong direction. So I haven't even tried black properly. And now I've got brown and I'm like, Mum got one too. So yeah, everyone got one. There was also like a smaller box. I tried to find out what it was. But instead of like, I just wanted to know out of curiosity, but they're like, oh no, this one's the better thing. Crazy kind of like, look at that. So I don't know, at some point I suppose I should try it, but black is probably more my color, being a sort of goth inclined nutcase. Still, I don't know, whatever. And then you had to buy something to get an extra mystery gift, and I ended up buying this Mecca Max Zoom zip liner in white. I haven't really, like, it's a liquid eyeliner, and I haven't really played with the liquid eyeliners I've already bought, but they are all black, and I still haven't uploaded stuff from my performance, but when I did my performance, oh gosh, it was like a week and a half ago now. I've been so busy. I actually did start doing white eyeliner under there, because, like, you know, I have Asian eyes, and there's an artist, Amelia Arsenic. She used to be in Angel Spit, and she does a lot bit of that, and, like, you know, I think she's Chinese, and so, like, trying to find inspiration for the looks that I want to do, especially in a gothic style, I took that from her, and so I've been playing with it. I've got a white eye pencil, and it's fine. It's just doesn't quite get the effect. Like, it's not like a full, you can see the little grains in it, and I don't mind that for black because black is meant to be smoky, but I feel like I was actually looking for a white eyeshadow so that I could put it over it to kind of like emphasize, because sometimes I do that with eyeliner, put smoky black over it. But yeah, then I saw this because they didn't have white eyeshadow, at least on display, in the Mecca Max range anyway, because I don't want to spend too much money on this stuff. Saw this. My local Mecca, I don't know that they have this, unless it's a new product, I don't know, or I just haven't been paying attention. I thought, you know what? And it's something like $22, so I had to spend $1 to keep my level 3. Okay, that's, you know, it's not too expensive. Mum wants to buy, like, a gift for someone, and I said, wait until my anniversary date so that it rolls over into the money I need to spend for next year's beauty loop or whatever. Anyway, so because I bought that mystery gift, it feels like some kind of a cream. I'm gonna guess kit. I'm gonna guess it's some kind of kit, probably hand cream. But yeah, they're giving out a bunch of stuff for free, like if you make a purchase, a random gift. So let's see what it is, and did I guess right? I think everyone gets a different one, and I did ask one of the staff, what do you get? And she said, no one knows, it's all just wrapped up. So, a little kissy face. Yeah, let's see what I got. And did I guess correctly? I assume it would all be their own brand, and Kit is one of their own brands. No, it's not Kit. Oh, botanical repair strengthening leave-in treatment. I actually like this stuff. I got one in a beauty loop ages ago, and I've colored my hair now, so I'm not sure how appropriate this is, especially because I'm not washing my hair so much because I want to keep the color looking fresh without having to put extra color in or like, you know, colored conditioner. But this stuff, I ran out. I've been using some other stuff, but this is one of the things that I think helped with, you know, frizz. So I actually do like that stuff, and it's not kit. Wow. Thank you, Mecca. So that's the Mecca portion of this video. Yeah, no, like, I think today was also the Chatswood Chase, like, in general, a lot of the stores were opening. There's still, like, one level that's being built. But yeah, Mum also went to Echo because they had, like, a 20% off opening discount. And she got some shoes there. And, but yeah, there wasn't a whole lot else. Like, I did see Sephora opening, but you guys know that I really don't like Sephora. Yeah, and then the Mecca store, like, it's crowded. It's crowded whenever they open things and whenever something's new, like, even being a Thursday. Although not too bad because people have things to do in the middle of the week. Looks like a nice store. I don't know that there's anything special, though. Anyway, so yeah, that's this. Okay, some quick life updates because I know I said I was gonna do a bunch of stuff after my performance, which was on the 12th of October, and it's now the 23rd, and I'm still stuffing around. Okay, first of all, I needed that first week to just kind of recover. And then this week, my dog has been sick. He is still here, even though it's like, you know, 10 p.m., which is his normal bedtime, but you know, he had an accident in his crate last night, so I'm just trying to keep him awake long enough, and hopefully he'll go before bed. And anyway, there's a lot of TMI details. If you've been following me on Instagram, you'll know some of the things he's going through. I don't know if I'm going to make updates on things for YouTube specifically, because by the time things are over, I kind of forget, and it just doesn't seem that urgent. Like, I've already expressed myself on Instagram. Do I really need to make a YouTube version after the fact, especially when I've got so many things I want to do? I want to upload, so a friend actually filmed every song that I performed, so and you know, he's happy for me to upload or do whatever I want with those, so I will upload them at some point. I think they're just missing intros, but you get the gist of what I'm doing. Another friend also filmed a few different clips that did have some of the intros because I was giving like a storytelling thing between each song. And I think I don't know what's your YouTube name? Steve Valagari, I think, wanted to know about preparing for the gig, so I might talk about it when I finally make that video. But yeah, I will upload all those things. I also finally got my professional photos with the makeup, with like that white eyeliner thing. But yeah, of me on stage, and they are so good. She's such a cool photographer, and yeah, we've sort of talked about maybe working together next year, but you know, lots to plan in between. But yeah, no, the gig went well. And then yeah, I've just been super busy somehow because you know, I had things going on last week for me because I should have cancelled everything for the week and just been a blob, but I still was doing things. This week was my first blob week, but dog gets sick. Today was his 4th day in a row going to the vet. Thankfully, just a quick one, and we've got some more things to look after him. But I'm exhausted. I had, I think, maybe about 5.5 hours of sleep last night, but the night before I only had like maybe 3 hours of sleep. I didn't get to nap today because I was out with Mum. I am running on fumes, and so yeah, this is why, for the most part, my content has just been like shorts and garbage. And the reason it's all been singing stuff is because, you know, I've started preparing for my gig. You know, I kind of panicked because it was a 10-song gig. Me going from a 3-song open mics to a proper 10-song gig, 45 minutes. That's longer, I think, than any gig I've done with a band by about 5 minutes. I think the longest gig I did with a band is 40 minutes. I panicked a bit, got myself a singing teacher because I finally found someone in Sydney who is actually like really good and has what I'm looking for in a teacher, because that's why I didn't bother going to anyone else for ages, because I'm just like, no one quite has what I'm looking for. Yeah, this girl, she's amazing. And then on the Saturday that's just passed, so my first Saturday after my gig, we finally started to look at Fry Screaming. She explained the anatomy to me. And then since then, she started her own Discord all about singing. And so because of all these different things and seeing some of the stuff she's doing, and then, you know, some blah, 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 me practicing things, that's why you're seeing a lot of weird vocal stuff at the moment. Because it's easy, it's short. I just chuck it up there and I don't give a shit. Yeah, so that's why that's happening. And then of course, you know, I did I also want to learn whistle register. Like, I have a very high voice, especially like, you know, so there's my chest voice, but then my head voice, and okay, I can go quite high. I don't know, I don't want to push it too much because I don't want to get him too excited. But whistle register should in theory be able to go higher. We haven't had a chance to look at that in lessons though, because I didn't want to learn anything new before my gig. So now that my gig, because, you know, I wanted to just focus on getting solid for the gig. So now my gig is over, we're learning new stuff. Started with Fry and learning about the anatomy of that, and then finding out I'm actually doing the right thing. It's just like when I lose it, it's because I'm misinterpreting what I'm supposed to be doing and thinking it's something it's not. Yeah, no, but maybe next time we'll look at whistle. But then of course I'm already like, I'm gonna try it. And yeah, so chaos. And then because I did the whistle thing, and then what Mad Simple's like regular whistling would be easier, and then Steve's like whistle and hum at the same time, and some of that I'm like, yeah, okay, might as well make another short. So yeah, that's what my content is at the moment. And I'm hoping Fluffball, who is lying down there, I'm hoping tomorrow we won't have to go to the vet. I think we won't have to unless something else comes up. 4 days in a row is enough. Oh my god. And then he's got to follow up. Not tomorrow, but the day after again. I'm just like, oh, I'm so glad I got him the vet membership, because he's definitely made his money's worth. I don't like insurance, but the vet membership has definitely been worth it. Why? Oh. Anyway, if you have questions or things you wanted me to make videos about, assuming, like, I guess, you know, some of the people who are just here for Mecca stuff would have dropped off by now. And then a lot of people who hate my Mecca content probably didn't even watch. But for those of you who are hardcore enough to watch all of my videos, right? You guys are the ones who matter. If you have a topic you want to remind me to get back to making videos on, chuck it in the comments. And hopefully I will, like, you know, I've got too many lists. Like, I've got a YouTube to-do list on the computer. I think I've got more than one, but I know where at least one is. I think I've got one on my phone, and I think I've got a written one somewhere as well, and it's just like, yeah, so it's not really consolidated. So remind me in the comments, and that'll make it easier for me to find. I know I say this a lot and then I don't make the videos, but I'm really gonna try, I swear. It's just like life is getting in the way, and somehow, like, even being an unemployed mentally ill bum, I somehow am just always busy, and I don't understand it. Anyway, that's it for now. I need to get myself ready for bed, and then I'll get him ready for bed and hope that he poops out in the yard so that I don't have to clean up his crate in the morning again, because yeah, it's not been the most pleasant thing. Is that you can imagine? You don't need the TMI. Bye.